Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a Sultry Thanksgiving makeup tutorial. So yeah, if you guys want to see how I got this look, just keep on watching and give thumbs up if you guys aren't already. And I love you guys so much. And yeah, I'm so excited for Thanksgiving. So yeah, let's get right on. So hi everyone, we're just going to get right into it. So right now I'm going to be applying my Pods Moisturizer. This is in the big bottle. This is a dry skin cream, and I'm just going to be applying this all over to my face and rubbing it in. And now I'm going to be doing my eyebrows, and I did them off camera just because it took a long time. I just used my Anastasia Brow Wiz and all my brow products, and now I'm going to be outlining my brows, like cleaning them up, and also priming my eyelids with the NARS concealer and the number 1 shade, and I'm just using this Wet n Wild concealer brush, and I'm just going to be putting that all over my lid and outlining my brows to get them a clean, sharp line. And after that is done, I'm going to be taking the palette, the Tartelette palette, the Toasted Tartelette palette. And before I do that, I'm setting my eyes with my Rimmel powder. Actually, no, it's my Essence powder. And I'm just setting that all over my lid with my Beauty Blender. And now we're going to get right into the palette. I'm just taking this blending brush, and I'm going to take this white transition-y shade in the palette. And I don't know, I did not show you guys what color I was using. I'm sorry about that, but I will very soon. I was using the shade S'more. And I'm just applying that to my crease. And the next shade I'm just blending that into my crease right now. And this is just to give you a good base and just make sure everything's intact. The next shade I'm going to be going into is a shade called Latte. It's just like a transition-y brown shade. And I'm going to be applying that all over. And I'm topping off the excess, and I'm just putting that into my crease and just giving a good transition color to start off with. And I'm taking a bigger brush, and this is from Morphe. This is the M414 brush, I think. And I'm just taking that shade to make it more prominent and get a lot more color payoff than I did with the other brush. This brush just helped a lot more. Next, I'm going to be going in with the shade Cozy, and this is a very dark purpley brown shade mixed with some red tones, and this is like going to be like the main shade. So I'm taking this brush from, I think this one's from Anastasia or it's from It Cosmetics, but I'm packing it onto the outer corner and then putting it into the crease. I'm not taking it all over the lid. As you can see right now, I'm just blending that in as much as I can to make it very precise and very neat. And the best way to get it on the outer corner is to actually pat it in, so make little patting motions. And then I did the other eye as well. And now I'm going back in with the shade Latte with the Morphe M414 brush. And I'm going to be blending the shades in together so it makes a good blend. But yeah, I'm just blending them all together so one line isn't harsh. So that's what I'm doing right now. And now I'm going to be going into the Anastasia Soft Glam palette. And I'm going to be taking the shade called Rustic. And I'm just going to be applying that all over. I feel like this made the eye look a little bit too brown looking, which I personally didn't like. So if you can just skip that step if you don't like that step. Like, I'm not a huge brown person, so I didn't really like doing that. But I'm going in with that shade all over. As you can see right now, I took two different brushes to do this step, but what you're going to want to do is run this one through the crease. And now I'm taking a flat shader brush, and I'm going to go in with the shade Bronze from the Anastasia Soft Glam palette, and I'm going to be applying that to my lid, but not to my full lid. It's going to be like a half cut crease type of thing. So you're just going to apply it to the inner corner of your lid and then stop it in the middle. And that's what I'm doing right now. And it's a lot better doing your eyes first because these shadows have a lot of fallout. And I'm also doing this with my finger because it applies a lot better than using a brush. And I'm just blending that, as you can see right now. And now I'm going to go in with the shade called Sultry, which is an absolutely beautiful shade. And I'm going to be applying that onto the top of the bronze shade just to give it a little bit of a pop of color, as you can see. And I'm just blending that in more with my blending brush. And now I'm taking my makeup wipes to wipe off the excess because a lot of fallout just came on my face. So I'm just taking my makeup wipes to just wipe all of that off. And I'm applying more of those shades to the lid, Sultry and Bronze, just because it didn't have as much pigment as I wanted it to have. And for the star of the show, I'm going to be using the Hikari cream pigment in the shade Shine. This is a very gold shade. It's so beautiful. And this is like a sultry Thanksgiving look, so you can even add glitter, liquid eyeshadows. But this shadow is just so pretty, so I'm going to be applying this to the lid, to where I put all the other shadows, just to make it really pop. As you can see, it's like booming as compared to the other eye. I absolutely love these Hikari cream pigments. They're amazing. And right now I'm taking this brush and I'm going to be taking a darker shade in the palette. You can use Cypress Umber from the Anastasia Soft Glam or the shade Fireside from the Tartlet. And you're just going to want to be putting that to the outer corner and then blending it in. And now we're going to get started with the face, and I'm going to be taking the NYX Honeydew Me Up primer. This is one of my favorite primers, and I'm just going to be applying this all over to my face, and then I'm going to be blending it in. And now I'm going to be setting my eyebrows with the Anastasia Clear Brow Gel. I forgot to do this when I was doing my eyebrows, so I'm just doing that now, and this eyebrow is so amazing. I really recommend this eyebrow gel. It is a little expensive, but I think it's worth all the money. Now I'm going to be putting on my foundation. I'm using two foundations, so I'm going to be using the Makeup Revolution Fast Bake Foundation shade in the F2. And I'm also going to be using the Cosmetics CC Cream in the shade Fair. And I use the CC Cream just to blend in the stick foundation because it's kind of hard to blend the stick foundation in. But I absolutely love the stick foundation. So I'm just going to be blending that all in together, and it makes a very great combination. And as you can see, I'm just going to be blending that all in to my face. And now I'm going to grab my foundation brush from Morphe, and I'm going to take the rest that's on the back of my hand, and I'm going to be spreading this all down my neck. And this is a very important step because you don't want your face to be a different color than your body. And now for concealer, I'm going to be using my NARS Radiant Concealer in the shade Light 1 Chanley, and I'm just going to be applying that with the same brush I used before, the foundation brush from Wet n Wild. I'm at the concealer brush, and I'm just going to be applying that all over my eyes, onto my nose, the crevices of my nose, my lip, my chin, and my forehead. And on the top of my eyebrow to make them more precise. And that's what I'm doing right now. And I'm just going to be blending that all out. And this concealer is one of my favorites. I like the pot one a lot more because it's a lot more creamy than the one in the actual concealer wand. So I use this one a lot more. And it's one of my absolute favorite concealers ever. And now I'm going to be setting my face with the Rimmel Stay Matte Powder in the shade Transparent or Translucent. And I'm just going to be taking my Real Techniques, the pink sponge, and I'm just going to be setting my whole face where I put the concealer and wherever I put the foundation too, because I don't like my face feeling sticky. But I'm just setting the place where I put the concealer with the Beauty Blender to get more, like, to sink it in more, so I'm not oily or anything like that. And now I'm going to be taking my Real Techniques brush, and I'm going to be taking the powder and, like, just pushing it in to the rest of my face that I didn't bake, and I'm doing the same thing with my forehead and my neck. It's very important to set your neck, or else your neck will be very sticky and it will transfer. So, yeah. And the way I set my neck is with the Essence Stay Matte powder. I don't know what it's called, but you can see it on the screen. I love this powder. I hit pan on it, and I just use that, and I'm actually using that to set the rest of my face as well. But I don't use too much because it is a white powder, and I use that to set my neck. And now I'm going to be doing my lower lash line, and I didn't show you guys the shades just because I showed you them on the top, but I'm just doing the lower lash line, connecting it to the top. As you can see right now, I'm just taking this Real Techniques pointed brush, like I think it's a spot concealer brush, but that's just what I'm doing right now. And now I'm just going to be brushing off all that powder that was baking on my face. I don't want to leave it to set too long, so it'll leave a weird film on your face. So I'm just brushing all of that powder off, as you can see right now. And now I'm going to be using my Urban Decay Beach Bronzer in the shade Bronzed. And I'm going to be using the Morphe. I don't know what it's called, even though I use it all the time, but it's my regular bronzer brush. So I'm just going to be doing that in all the places that I'm going to be bronzing my face up. So that's basically what I'm doing right now. And now I'm going to be contouring my nose with this one brush, and honestly, I suck at contouring my nose. I'm not that good at it. As you can see, look at that line. It just goes too out of hand. Like, I don't have a specific brush, so that might be as well. But a lot of my brushes are dirty, so I have to clean them. And now I'm going to be sharpening out those lines with some powder. So I'm going to be putting the powder, I'm going to be baking under where I contoured my face, and same with my nose, just to give it a very sharp line. And I just love doing this step. You don't have to do it. It's just personally what I do. And after I do that, I'm going to be using my Pixie blush in the shade Beach Rose. And I'm going to be taking this It Cosmetics brush, and I'm just going to be applying this to my face. I actually think this is a powder brush. I'm going to be applying this to the apples of my cheeks. And I'm also going to be putting it on my nose because I love the effect that does. I just do it all the time. It's like I just love how it looks. And I'm just wiping off the powder on my nose so I can put the blush on top of my nose. And I put it a little bit on my chin and like my forehead a little bit, but there's not too much else product on it, so. And I put a little too much on my nose, so I'm taking some more powder to just dim down that blush. And then I'm going to be wiping away my powder that was contouring my cheekbones. As you can see, and now I'm going to be going in with my highlighter from Ofra. This is Nikki Tutorials highlighter in Glazed Donut. And I'm going to be taking this Real Techniques brush. I don't know what it's called. But before I do that, I'm actually going to spritz my face with the Pixie Milky Mist. It just, when you spritz your face before highlighter, it gives it a better like glow. It's like spritzing your brush and then putting on your highlighter. So that's basically the same effect that it does. So I'm just spritzing my face and just letting that dry. So you don't want to go in right after because the makeup will come off. Look at all that. So I just patting my brush, and now I'm going to be putting on my highlight. This is my absolute favorite highlighter. Like, it's so blinding. And they have a lot of different colors that can suit every skin tone. So I really love their highlighters. And they're only $29. So I feel like that's a pretty dang good deal. So I'm just going to be applying that to my cheekbones, the top of my eyebrow, my lip, my cupid's bow, my chin, my inner corners, my brow bone, and the tip of my nose, and the bridge of my nose. And a little bit to the forehead. I learned that trick from Nikki Tutorials. So I'm just taking this other pointed brush to do all those rest things that have to do with the eyes and the nose. And now I'm going to be doing my wing eyeliner. You don't have to do this step, but I'm taking this LA Colors wing eyeliner. This is actually from the dollar store. It's so bomb for the deal. I'm not perfect doing my eyeliner, so a lot of times they're not the same. It's like me doing my eyebrows. They're not the same. But I am learning, so yeah. I'm just doing this wing eyeliner. And I had to cut this down quite a bit because I sped it up, but it was like still like 2 minutes. And I'm like, you guys don't want to watch 2 minutes of me doing my eyeliner. So yeah, that's why the second eye you don't really see that much of it. But the second eye I literally cannot do. It's so much harder for me to do that eye. I don't know why. I just really can't do it. So that's why they don't line up, because one eye I can't really do. It's just like not the best eye. I mean, they look pretty similar, but like the wings go a little bit, one goes a little bit farther up and one goes a little bit more down, so they don't like totally line up, as you can see right here. And now I'm going to take my Lash Princess mascara in the false lash effect, and I'm going to be applying this to my eyelashes, and that's basically what I'm doing right now. Sometimes I don't even curl my eyelashes because they're pretty curly by themselves. But that's just personally what I don't do. It just saves more time, but I'm just going to be applying this to my eyes. You can also use false lashes if you like wearing them. I personally don't even know how to put them on, so I don't wear them. And they would hit my glasses, so that would kind of suck. And now I'm doing my bottom lashes. I literally suck at my bottom lashes. It always gets on my face. For some reason, I just struggle so much. I literally just can't do my bottom lashes. I just can't do it. As you can see, that's what my eyes and everything looks like. Now I'm going to be doing my lips, and I'm going to be taking the Kat Von D liquid lipstick in the shade Ludwig, and this is just the mini. I absolutely love this shade. I'm just going to be applying this all over to my lips to give a good final look. As you can see, I'm not that very good at applying lipstick either. So, just don't look at that. And I had a big pimple above my lip when I was doing this video, so it really sucked. Luckily, it's gone now. Now I'm gonna be setting my face with the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Setting Spray. This is just in the natural one, because they have a matte one, but I'm really dry, so yeah. And that is the final look. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Goodbye. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you guys did, don't forget a thumbs up and subscribe if you guys aren't already. I love you guys so much. Goodbye.